Welcome to Ask and Learn.
Hello students, in this question we are given a set of particles that are being released at a frequency of 500 Hertz. So the frequency means like in 1 second how many is released, right? So that is 500 per second. That is the frequency here. So this source is traveling in the opposite direction of the receiver at a velocity of 80 meter per second. So we need to find out first this is the diagram of representation. This is 500 hertz frequency file of data is being transmitted towards the receiver from the source. So now second part we need to find out the velocity of each particle. So velocity will be equal to the velocity of the particle is 340 meter per second. So the velocity of the resultant velocity v or effective velocity ve will be equal to v of the source or v of the radiation minus v of source uh, will be the velocity. So v of radiation is 340 minus 80, so that will give you 260 meter per second. That will be the velocity of the particles. Now third one, the distance between each particle as measured by the source, right? So we have each particle traveling at a distance of 260 meter per second in 1 second, and each second there are 500 particles. So they will be separated by a distance. In a second, the number is equal to 500, and the velocity is equal to 260 meter per second. So the time difference between each particle is 500 by 60, right? 5 by 6. Or we can say this differently, right? At 1 second, the distance traveled will be equal to velocity into time. So velocity is equal to 260 times frequency is equal to 1 by time period. So that is equal to 1 by 500. So that will give you the distance will be equal to 0.52 meters. That will be the distance between the two particles. Now fourth one is as measured by the receiver, what will be the velocity of each particle, right? So as measured by the receiver is not moving, right? It is stationary. So that means that the velocity will be the velocity of the effective velocity. So velocity of the receiver will be 260 meter per second. Now fifth one is that as measured by the receiver, how far apart are each of these particles? The distance between each of these particles is 0.52 meter. So the receiver will receive the apart distance will be equal to 0.52 meter. Now sixth question, as measured by the receiver, what is the firing frequency of these particles? Since the receiver is stationary, since it is not moving, then the firing frequency will be the same as that of the initial frequency, that is 500. 500 will be the frequency. So this is a solution. I hope you find this solution useful. Thank you.